What's going on, everybody? We are back with Rogue Legacy 2. The Winter Gifts update just dropped, and we're going to be covering one of the biggest additions, Prime Irad. So, let's just hop straight into it. If you think this guide is helpful, feel free to subscribe for more guides / gameplay in the future. But, let's hop right into it. So the very first thing you're going to want to do, similar to all of the Prime battles, is set the burden. It is called Burden of Irad. It has 3 eyeballs. It says create a rift to an alternate battle to Estuary of Irad, Estuary of War, but that is the one burden that you need. Go to a new thread and you will be ready to fight Prime Irad. Now, fair warning, this fight is extremely difficult. There is nothing like this fight that we have ever seen before. There are a total of 4 phases, all of varying difficulties. I'm not going to commentate this entire video, just kind of some key points to go over. First off, this first phase, Estuary Irad Prime, as you can see, is pretty much just against one eyeball. He has some attacks like the spiral attack, which I have trouble dodging for some reason. It's really not that hard to dodge, but I have trouble with it for whatever reason. But you only need to get him down to half health, and then he is going to phase shift. So you didn't teleport to this battlefield, and now you're facing Irad's Sin. So you do not actually need to fight the 2 eyeballs down there. If you get hit and you have retaliation runes, you'll see you're doing damage to them, but that's not what you need to do. All you need to do in this section is to kill all of the enemies that spawn while dodging the attacks from Irad's Sin. That is literally all you need to do. Just purely attack the minions and you're good to go. So once you are done killing all of the minions, you can see I took that one out with another retaliation hit. You will be sent to phase 3, which is 3 eyeballs, all in a column, and they are going to be doing the typical Irad attacks at you. You don't really have much platform to work with. I found that using the Barbarian here is extremely useful because you can hit 2 of the eyeballs at once. As you can see, that phase was pretty much instantly done because of that. And the final phase, there are 4 eyeballs all surrounding you. This is kind of in style of the regular Irad fight, but there's 4 eyeballs. It is hectic. This is why I chose Barbarian mainly, because the ability to be able to clear out the projectiles becomes huge here. Other than that, it is really just surviving the attacks as best as you can. All the attacks are the exact same as the regular Irad fight. It's just times 4. And it is pretty difficult. Definitely recommend, practicing it as much as you can. It's honestly just a really difficult fight. But as you can see, once you're done, it sends you back to all the other phases. You can see all of them dying. This took a handful of tries, and I ended up really just face rolling with Barbarian on New Game Plus 7, which is pretty low. It is going to take some getting used to beat this in higher difficulties. But as with all of the Prime bosses, once you defeat the Prime bosses, we are going to get some nice lore. I'm not going to read all the lore to you, but I will be going through it on the screen so you can read through that if you like. But that is pretty much the end of the guide. Stay at the end of the video if you want to see all the dialogue and special lore. I will have another video probably uploaded at the exact same time as this, going over a very special scar that is related to Prime Irad and a former boss from Rogue Legacy 1. I hope you guys enjoy. It's definitely going to be a fun one.